Out with G, that's me. My name is Georgia Grant Anderson and welcome to being on The Secret Life of Boys. Oh my gosh, where to start? What an experience. That was hands down the best acting experience I've ever had yet. So how did I get the job? It was via a self-tape and a Skype audition.
Management?
He's just a bit boisterous, that's all.
Ah, how cute.
Okay, full disclosure. They and I have been chatting online a lot, so I kind of know him. But Fred is my stress test. If he can handle my little bro, he can handle anything. I almost feel sorry for Thay now. Almost. So I sent off my self-tape first, and then I got a call back for a Skype audition. But yeah, the Skype audition, obviously, it went very well. If you check out my previous video on Skype auditions, I do give a nice details of what happened during the process, Skype auditioning, all about it in that video, so go and check that out. So yeah, I had the audition, and then a couple days later I was at work, doing my normal job, and I saw I had a missed call from my agent, and I was just like, this could be what I think it is. So I called her back and I was like, hi Judy, you're right. And she was like, have you ever been to Ireland before? And I was like, huh? No? She was like, well, pack your bags. You booked the job. Woo! And I was like, no way! And it was exciting. And I jumped up and down while I was on my break time. And then I went to resume my normal job with a massive smile on my face. And I was grateful and I thanked God. And that was that. Went home, told my mama, my dad, my brothers and sisters, and everyone was so happy for me, and then the journey began. Anyway, my agent contacted me and was telling me like the next steps and stuff, so I had to do a read through. So within the next few days I flew out to Ireland, Belfast, to do the read through. Now the read through was actually in a real life castle. It was a castle. It was beautiful, and it was actually, fun fact, where they filmed Danny's castle. So that was where the read-through was. So we all sat at this massive table. It had my name card. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like professional now. I had like my name card, like bunch of scripts. They had some good refreshments. Oh, the food there was delicioso. The catering service, yes, 10 out of 10. So so we all sat down. So the filming process was like, I basically had to keep going back and forth. So like I had like 2 weeks of filming, then I went way back to London, then I came back for another 2 weeks. So it was a bit like back and forth because my character is in 4 episodes. Her name is Daisy. Daisy is in 4 episodes, and she's like in and out of the episodes, so therefore I had to go back and forth. But it was nice, I got to like live my normal mundane life and then go on this great journey and then come back and then go back. I mean, right now I'm living boy, if I told you what's going on in my life right now, you might not even believe me. So we'll save that for another day. But so basically I just had to fly back and forth. It was crazy because I think the first scenes that we filmed were the party scenes, and the party scenes were all filmed outside. And back then, like during that time, it was quite nice because I think we filmed like towards like the end of the summer. So the party scenes and stuff, it was quite nice. Like there was sun and it wasn't too cold, and like towards the end of the filming process, so like the barbecue scene, it was freezing, and we was like sitting outside and we had like our tar t-shirts on, like little t-shirts, and every time it was just like, okay, filming, rolling, and then cut, and I'm like, oh, get a jacket really quick, oh, okay, filming again, okay. cut, okay, get my jacket. It was like, oh, it was back and forth because of the weather, and also because we was outside majority of the time as well. Quite a few of my scenes are outside. It was a lot of waiting because, of course, you've got all the external factors. You've got like a farm over there. Sometimes you could hear like the sheep mooing. The birds just every minute. You had sometimes the sun would go in, like there was rain at one point. Like external shoots, boy, what they are time consuming, and they are very interesting shoots because the amount of time that you waste waiting around for everything around you to like regulate. And like the cast, meeting the cast was amazing because, well, when I got the job, I just binged watched the whole series. I watched from season 1 up to season 3. I binged it because I wanted to know the cast. I wanted to know kind of how the story flowed, the type of acting they did. Like I just did a crazy amount of research. Yeah, I watched all the shows and I actually quite enjoyed it. It's really good, you know, especially for kids show these days. You know, I'm a 90s baby. We've got our 90s stuff. You know, Teletubbies was it for me. Okay. And then when I grew up, it came up to like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, That's a Raisin, Kim Possible, all that stuff. That was the Crab Twins. That was my bread and butter. And so to watch like the new shows now is very different. But I think this one it's a good show, you know. And I'm not saying that just because I'm in it. It's genuinely a good show. It's worth the watch. So if you do fancy giving it a brief, I appear in episode 3, season 4. Give it a look, or just watch my vlogs. They've come out now. Just watch the vlog, enjoy. Okay. So my best moments on scene probably was being a mermaid. Being a mermaid. Now, I just thought, you know what, yeah. Move over Hailey Bailey. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Her name's not Hallie, it's Hailey. Move over, sis. I'm the new Ariel. Black Mermaid is me. I was out here singing, all in I look like something from like RuPaul's Drag Race. I had like this massive blue wig. Thank you, Maria Moore. Beautiful. The makeup, the artist on that show, beautiful. Caroline Day, Shauna Taggart, thank you so much. I'm watching back the show. I'm watching the show and I'm thinking, oh, they did me good. Yeah, and because I don't wear makeup, so it's very fun. That's my favorite thing to do, is to get my makeup done, to sit back in the chair and they're just like have a nice chat. I love it. Yeah, but yeah, being a mermaid, thank you so much, Maria Moore. Being a mermaid was just crazy exciting because they had done my beautiful costume. Thank you to all the wonderful costume designers. Because I couldn't, like, when getting onto the stone was like impossible. So I had like the costume designer. So I had like Juliana. She would come with me and I'd be hopping just to sit on the stone, and it was so awkward, right? And bless them, because you know, between me and you and the whole world, my feet were stinking, man. I had these Daisy wore platforms, and on those days, that was where they had the Battle of the Lesser Bands, and it was hot, and the amount of the sweat in my feet, I never smelled a stink so bad. So my feet were stinking, and we had to do that shot at the end of the day, and that was a one-take shot. Skills. That was a one-take shot, and oh, my feet stank. So I was like to Juliana, I was like, I'm so sorry that my feet stink. And she was like, oh, she smelt worse. She had to work on like Game of Thrones with all these big men. I'm like, it's no excuse. My feet stink and I'm sorry, okay? But bless her, she was wonderful to me. They were all wonderful. And yeah, so we just had to hop to sit on the log, and I sat there, you know, while they fixed everything, all my makeup and stuff. Maria just kept faffing about. She was like, look at this creation. She's like made a complete drag queen out of me. And she was just like, yeah, let me just get this, yeah, it was awesome. And then, you know, singing, I can't sing, I'm not a great singer, but I went for it, you know. Don't put me on camera and I will tell you that I can't sing. I can fly. If I'm in camera, you tell me, oh, Georgia, I want you to fly. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just get out my wings, you know what I mean? I'm about to do that. I'm about to fly. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do it. So I sat on my log, I did, and I sang. Making all the noise in the world. And then Hussein, who was the first AD, he was like, okay, like that. And when he went like that, I had to pretend like the fish went boops in my head. Simon, the director, he's like, all right, you've got this, right? And I'm like, yeah, I've got it. And I was like, boop. And like, I fell backwards and just laid there until Simon said cut. I really do think he took the mick because he waited a bit. He was like, cut. Say, hey, leave me down here. Yeah, it was what a wonderful, I'm gonna get emotional now. Times like this, I'm like, thank you so much, God. Like, the amount of effort that you put towards an audition, the amount of effort you put towards your training, the trying, the money you pay for your headshots, to do your show reels, all that jazz, everything is worth it when you book a job. Every single thing. The no's, back to back. Sorry, no. Back to back no's after you know that you broke your back trying to get the job. All you have to do is say thank God, because mate, it's worth it. Every second is worth it. I think one of the worst moments or the worst time on set was literally just the wasps. They had a wasp crisis up there. Everywhere you looked, there was a wasp. And like, even sometimes during the scene, you'll be sitting like in the scene filming and a fly would just land on your head. Like, Georgia, you got a fly on your hair. Oh! Then it landed straight on my face and I was like, oh! It was cut, take two. So yeah, the wasps were just everywhere, flies. I mean, like, I'm not a fan of like insects or like nature. I like animals, but I don't really like the zzz. Like, I have sensitive ears. Zzz, I can't deal with it. The moment I hear zzz, I go, ah! Like, I can't take it. I cannot take it. I've got really sensitive ears. You think I'm joking? When I sleep, I have to put my do-rag and all my stocking foot way over my ears because I can't take it. Like, the feeling of something being able to go inside your ears while you're sleeping makes me just shake, you know what I mean? But yeah, the wasp was probably just that was it. And then being cold, but I'm always cold and I live in London, so I should probably be used to it. Meeting the cast, being with the cast was amazing. So Neil, what a wonderful person. Neil is so lovely. Neil plays Matt on the show. Neil is hilarious. He's 6 foot something and he's single.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. My name's Neil Reynolds. I play Matt on Secret Life of Boys. I'm 6 foot and I'm single. You wanna see my profile?
He's great, and he's always got like a positive face. You know what I mean? The moment you see Neil, you smile because he's just that guy. You know how like you have those people that you're kind of drawn to because they're just those people? A bit like Will Smith. Will Smith, you can tell the moment that Will Smith comes into a room, everyone feels happy. That's like Neil and Grant. The moment either of those two come into a room, it's just like, oh yes, hey guys, yes, here's the fun, you know? So massive shout out to them, love them so much. Genie, my lover boy Genie. Genie's wonderful. I was so nervous at first to meet him because I was like, oh, we're gonna kiss, so I'm scared to meet you. But then the moment I met him, he was just cool. How do I describe Gene? He's cool. He's chilled back. He's ready. He's just cool. Professional. He's kind. Very nice. Very, very nice person. He's just a cool guy. Charlie, I didn't work with Charlie that often. Charlie is the new Robbie. Charlie I didn't work with often simply because we're not in any scenes together bar one. Is he even in that one? I don't even think he's in that one because he's gone elsewhere with his band. Yeah, we barely saw each other. We saw each other every now and again. But what I got from him, he was funny, lovely, positive person, really great. And he's doing bits right now. He's filming stuff in the theatre. I mean, I follow like casting pages, and I just saw his face come up. Like, yeah, Charlie will be in this. I'm like, hey, I sent it to him on Instagram. Hey, check you out. And he's like, hey. So yeah, Charlie is an awesome person, like full stop. I would like to, God's willing, hopefully work with him again in the future and, you know, play closer together, roles together so we can properly like work together. Lovely Liz is wonderful as well, very lovely lady. She has her beautiful boy, Oscar, and she is nice. Like she's genuinely just a nice person. You know, those people they're just cool people. That's Liz. Erica, she plays Ginger, the main Ginger. I didn't really get to work with Erica much because she wasn't in any of Block 2, if I'm correct. Well, until was the end. Most of our scenes, we had like one scene together. Even then, we didn't exchange any dialogue. But I did see her every now and again. We just weren't in on the same, well, we weren't in on the same times, but different times. So I didn't really get to see her much. But when I did see her, Erica was lovely. We were in the cab together during the rehearsals and read-throughs and stuff. And Erica is lovely. Erica is genuinely a lovely, lovely, lovely person. She's a cool, cool girl. She's sweet, funny, kind, like, you know, you get those people in the world that are genuinely nice people. She's one of them. Yeah, they're all such a great cast. The crew was awesome as well. Everyone on set was just wonderful, great characters. But it was brilliant, you know, such lovely memories that I now have, such lovely people, and I'm just grateful to have been given that chance. You know, thank you so much, Anthony, for writing such a beautiful show and allowing me to be Daisy, allowing me to have that opportunity to be Daisy. Thank you so much, Des. Thank you so much, Simon, for directing it. Brilliant outcome. I loved watching all of it. It's just brilliant, and I thank you all so much. You guys probably don't even watch this, but if you watched it, thank you. Thank you for watching it, and also thank you in general. Am I like Daisy? A little bit. I think Daisy is very outgoing. She's very outgoing. I'm very outgoing. I like Daisy. She's a bit like real feminine. Not like a feminist. I'm not really feminist. She was like in the scene, you know, she was upset because they had called her my girl. Now, if my boyfriend, my partner, if he said to me, if he was like, yeah, my girl Georgia, I'd be like, I'm your girl, yeah, okay, baby. So yeah, we don't have that in common. Anyway, I'm back to normal, back to my normal life right now, living in London. Secret Life of Boys, there's not much to say. It was a brilliant experience and I'm grateful for it, you know? To you out there, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it wasn't very educational, but like if you wanted to know what life was for me, what was happening, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Please like this video, share it around if you fancy it, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got much more exciting things coming on. Bye.